Shoot, I woke up late. Hi, Carl. Hi, Beelzebub. You get the whole stack of hay. Let's be honest, you deserve it. You deserve it. It looks like... Do I need to... I can push off the rest of my chores. How late did I sleep? Oh, gosh, why did I sleep that late? Oh, whatever. Let's go deliver this before it's too late. To my knowledge, I actually don't know anything about where Jay is right now. So we're just really hoping that, you know, Jay is not home. Because that'd be really awkward. And I don't really think that, like... I don't know, this would be really awkward. Come on, come on. Mythrill Terrace? I think that's where I'm... No. I'm not supposed to go there. Here. Vessels. I realized you guys were tagged along. How you guys doing? We're going to go deliver a letter. Hopefully. Alright. And... perfect landing. Ow. Ignore that I hit my face a little bit. And in. Okay. That was terrifying. I mean, I guess I can... You know what? I shouldn't snoop in a Fae's house. No. I was gonna say that I was gonna see how things have changed, but... I mean, she already probably knows that I'm here. I'm not gonna snoop, but at least I want to, like, look over the island and stuff. Maybe, like, over here. We're not, like, in her house. That's pretty. Hello. Look at you. But, no, we're not taking a snoop in a Fae's house. That sounds like a horrible idea. Oh, shh. Oh, shh. Hi.
Hello?
Hey.
You doing all right down there?
Yeah. Hi. Sorry, I was actually delivering a letter, but then I noticed how pretty the harbor was, so.
Oh, I see.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, careful. Remember, easy.
I forget.
Please don't tell me you're in a tree again.
I'm in a tree, but I didn't crash as badly this time.
I mean, I'm surprised these don't have leaves. They're crystals.
Yeah.
Really
I've been learning how to land lately. Don't worry.
What brings you here? A letter, you said?
Yeah, I can give you the cliff notes. I was gonna ask you to tea, and do you want to go to tea?
I mean, I don't have anything pressing going on right now, so I suppose we could take a fly down to the harbor.
Yeah.
This is all very spontaneous. I haven't seen you in a few months.
Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been around. I've been really busy with my shop, and people keep selling me out every time I want to do things, and so I have to restock and then rinse and repeat.
You should consider getting yourself some more workers, or maybe just chilling on how fast your restocks go. Money's not everything.
It's more of I just want people to be able to get the stuff. I don't really need the money anymore.
just take it at your own pace. I mean, if people really need it, they could probably get it themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that's
go down
understandable.
then.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know how shops completely worked when I got here, so I didn't realize you could just wait to
You
restock.
can't tell me that they didn't have shops in the Demon
They did
Plane. I
have
know they had
shops.
shops in the
I
Demon
just never
Plane.
worked at one, you know?
Okay, that's a bit more understandable. Is there anywhere in
I
particular you
mean,
would like to go?
okay, this is kind of ridiculous, but I kind of want to go. You know that cat cafe that popped up a while ago? Do you want to?
Been there before, actually.
You have?
No, I
Oh,
haven't. I
I thought you
remember
said
when
you
it was
had.
open. No, 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 sorry. I spoke a bit too quickly there. Um, I remember when Surin was setting it up, but I don't know if it's, well, I know it's open, but
I
I haven't
saw that it
seen
was
them.
open and I was very excited, but I don't know quite what to
Um,
think about cats, so
Establishment rule. There's a pay amount, I'm pretty sure. 3 coins.
three
5 coins
coins.
if you want food.
I'll probably do five then. I have perfectly the right amount of mithril in my chest, apparently.
Rather, what is the word? Serendipitous? I'll put down 5. Hopefully they have some stock in.
Yeah.
Don't know much about cats though. Not a animal person, or
Yeah.
just never had a pet before.
I guess I've never been here before. Oh, back yet. Hi,
Oh, hello,
back.
Minty. Oh, there's food back here as well.
Oh,
There are some muffins and some sweets. I'll take some cookies. I enjoy some cookies.
I, I can't decide. There's a cake,
Mm,
but I don't feel like this is more of lunchtime than dinner time.
I
So
mean, have you tried a spider muffin before?
a there's spider muffins?
Now, I'm not sure if they're named that because the berries make it look like
Oh,
spider eyes, or if they actually contain spider eyes.
I mean, I'll try it, but I really hope
But
there's
yeah,
not
why not? Why not try it? I know it's dark chocolate.
spider. So definitely
I
keep it
can tell
away from
that.
Sir Baguette
And minty
and
here,
Minty.
yes. No treats for them. No treats for them.
It really has been a
Oh,
while.
it has been. God, what was it? 2 months since the flying lesson? 3
Yeah,
at this point?
that was a moment and a
You,
half.
yeah, you left rather quickly.
Yeah,
I don't blame you for it. It must have been rather uncomfortable. Um,
sorry. I was really panicked. I didn't know. I honestly didn't know what Fey name stealing meant. Artemis
I
had to
see.
explain it to me. So
Yes, I
all I
mean,
knew is that you had some kind of power or whatever, and I just didn't know what
I
that meant, and it
won't
scared
lie to
me.
you. It is a dangerous thing for you more so than anyone else, but I like to think I'm a trustworthy Fae, if anything.
Yeah.
I don't use that sort of influence or power over those who don't deserve it.
Yeah.
It it was just a slip up
I
on
didn't even know
both
you
our
had it,
parts,
so
I suppose.
yeah. I mean, to
Uh,
be fair, I don't know what that I don't know what Honey's blood did, but you pretty much saved my life with it, so I'm kind of at the end of the day glad you had it.
yeah, it's definitely a hard thing to explain. I sort of just told your natural healing abilities to work better, and it did.
Yeah, I
But
kind of forgot I had those. I mean, I guess I didn't assume that they were as strong because half, you know,
I
it's
suppose you could think of
complicated.
it like your magic doesn't physically manifest into something that you can use, but you still have it. It's just not tangible, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, some would consider having wings in itself to be an extension of magic, and I'd most likely agree with them. I mean,
Yeah.
not in the case of people in the harbor, but people naturally born with wings, at the very
Yeah.
least.
It was definitely a surprise when I came here finding out that not everyone had wings.
Oh.
Or more of
Oh.
finding out that everyone's wings that had them were artificial. There were demons that didn't have wings, but
Yes.
just finding
Not
out
too
that,
many that could just spontaneously get some.
yeah.
Trust me, it's not normal outside of the valley, but I mean, there's a few spells that grant temporary flight, but nothing like the wings that I have.
It's insane. Nothing like I've ever heard, but then again, I'm still finding out everything that you can do here.
Yeah, I mean, the valley is a curious place. You weren't in attendance at the auction, were you?
uh, no, I wasn't. I actually was meaning that was one
Probably for the
thing.
best.
Oh, did it go badly, I'm guessing?
Have you met Rose before?
Oh, we actually talked like the week before the auction. They're really nice.
Yeah, Roses. I've heard great things. But I've also heard that Celine now has their soul.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So,
um,
what did she offer? What did? Wait, is
pair of wings, actually.
a pay? Can't you just craft those? Like,
Yes, but Rose is a Vela.
oh,
Velas are meant to have wings. Somehow,
that's
Celine had roses.
how did she even get those?
No way of knowing. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't even know if Rose was aware they had wings or not. I
I
hadn't met them myself,
I
but
mean, when I talked with Rose, she didn't seem to be like they. I don't know, like they obviously wanted like they English is hard.
I
I
understand.
met them pre soul swiping, and
Yes.
they didn't seem to like be in desperate need of a pair. So,
I mean, I know from Mars that they had some scars on their along their back.
oh,
Um, two long ones, which is quite indicative of well, why they were there in the first
oh,
place. Um, yeah, but regardless, one way or another,
that's
I doubt Celine was the one to take Rose's wings. There probably would have been a much more traumatic response to seeing them
yeah,
at the auction. But I mean, from what I've heard, Rose's reaction to seeing the wings in themselves was rather hysterical.
yeah.
I mean, how would you feel if you were missing your wings and someone offered
But
them back to you?
I'd sell my soul for that too.
Exactly.
I'm
So,
not surprised why they sold their soul for it. I'm more of surprised why Celine had them.
again, there was thousands of people in the valley. Anyone could have taken them from Rose.
Yeah,
And, well, Celine and Charlie were the only two in here when the barrier was up, so there's just a chance that Celine could have found them.
yeah,
Easiest assumption, unless I'm incorrect and they were the one to steal the wings, but I'd have to actually meet Rose to confirm those theories.
yeah. Hearing of Celine, I wouldn't be surprised if she was the one to take them herself.
Well, yeah,
But
she's been doing the rounds, I guess.
oh,
Few other people than just Rose have lost their souls,
wait,
but
actually,
it's not too consequential at this point. What is that no one else does it, so just keep away from anything that is
yeah,
Celine involvement, I would say.
that's
We're handling the situation, but it's going to take us a little bit of time.
I didn't even know.
Mm,
If you don't mind me asking, how many people?
including Rose. 4 people I know of,
4.
but is not really telling how many others Celine has tricked.
When
The
I last
barrier's
heard,
been
I
down
heard
10
1.
years. The barrier's been down 10 years.
Yeah.
There's no telling how many people they could have tricked.
And I mean, if we're going off the log that we saw together, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was there in the last group, so maybe I don't even want to think about her stealing more souls there.
I mean, I'm not quite sure if that would have been their prerogative back then, but there's not really any way to tell without directly asking, and I don't really want to be tried to swindled for a little
Yeah.
scrap of information. All that matters now is that Celine is a frat, and every day they pose even more of one.
I mean,
So the more you can do to avoid them, the better.
it's that's wow.
Bit disturbing, I understand.
Yeah. Not what I expected to find out while sipping on. Well, I haven't touched my tea yet. I think the cat's done more touching to my tea than I have.
Oh, they are rather cute creatures.
Yeah. I don't believe we
I
had anything
do.
like this, at least in my ring of the demon plane.
Mm,
You are
let me
quite the fellow.
think. Um, I think a lot more of the commercial things would probably be in the gluttony ring, if
Yeah.
anywhere.
So maybe cats in
Mm.
the gluttony. Or
I
I don't
mean, I
know.
assume they're probably, I mean, maybe not quite cats, but some form of creature that's down there equivalent to mortal
Yeah.
pets, but
I mostly stayed to my ring, so I never really
mm,
I don't know what quite is in other rings. Not much of a
understandable.
traveler.
Could be an interesting thing to check out if you ever go home, though.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'll make sure to tell you what I find.
Oh, I would appreciate that. But have you been up to anything? You said you've been busy with your shops.
Yeah, it's been mostly shops. You probably know already because Artemis came and checked on me, but I live with Honey now.
Ah,
And there's been
yes,
some strange
yes.
stuff happening at our island, but it's a lot to get into.
Sounds rather ominous.
um, I don't. Would would can I show you instead of like? It's hard to describe.
Yeah,
Other
sure.
than actually, that's one of the reasons I wanted to have tea with you. We can do it near the end if you want, but I found
Um, yeah, I don't mind. We can go and have a look whenever you're comfortable. That has reminded me, though. What did you do to Bagel's mask? I saw
so
that commission note in my tailors.
yeah. Um, so a while, you know how those Hoobers were everywhere, and it was like ominous messages, like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah."
Mm-hmm.
So that was Bagel teaching me how to prank,
I
and
see.
so I was bored one day, and I thought that it would be fun to play a prank on them, but and so I found the mask, and I was like, "Oh, this would be perfect." And then I took it, and then when I tried to get it back, I couldn't find it. I know. I'm sorry.
Not one of your smartest
I
ideas.
know. I was
Did you even
excited.
realize that mask was a magical
It
artifact?
was? I thought it was like for decoration.
Jelly, if you see somebody who wears something 24/7 and never parts with it, you can probably assume at the very least it has some form of sentimental value that means it shouldn't be trifled with.
Yeah, I thought I'd be able to like I don't know where it went, and it was so I thought I put it in a shulker, but
Even if you had been able to find it, that's a mean prank at
I know.
best.
I I'm more of used to I think what people call trolls. So I'm not quite sure what the limits of a prank are.
I suppose the limits are if it was be something that would upset you, don't do it to other
Yeah.
people.
I
which is a very large range, but I suppose, I mean,
I just I guess I know now, but I feel so bad.
uh, it's, I mean, can't quite say that it's fine. I'm not really sure what
Yeah, I was
their
hoping.
opinion of you is,
I
but
mean, after they know they're acting a bit different, but
you can say that.
I don't know what that means in particular. But they said it was fine, but it was kind of in like a scary voice, so I don't think it is fine. And
I
uh,
think they might come have a word with you at some point.
yeah,
Just, yeah.
I
You know your
just
boundaries, and you've crossed theirs.
yeah, I
You've already apologized if they're saying it's fine, there's not really much else that you can do, but,
I want to make it up to them
well,
somehow, but I'm just gonna have to figure out a way how.
well, I wish you luck with that, and do be careful with Bagel.
Yeah, I'm a little terrified, but
Unfortunately, you probably should be.
yeah. Have you seen him since?
I have. They came asking a few questions at the library. Had a bit of an interest in learning more about Celine. They did attend the auction, so they told me
Oh,
a few bits and pieces about it. Just, casual discussions. Um, they don't go by Bagel anymore,
oh,
actually. Yeah, their real name's Lilith. Uh,
oh. Okay,
so maybe you'll get some bonus points by using their proper name when you next see them.
okay, that makes sense. I mean, Bagel's a
Mm-mm.
rather. I mean, I'm named Jelly, so I can't really talk, but
I mean, I
it's
suppose
not a normal
being
name.
part end creature, I know Artemis and Apollo were worried that there would be people after them when they came to the overworld. I assume that was probably Lilith's perspective on the whole thing.
Yeah,
Obviously, they felt comfortable enough to no longer use the pseudonym
it makes
for
sense.
whatever reason it may be.
But
But yeah.
still scary. So don't pull
Just,
pranks on the prank master, basically.
I mean, pranking is all well and good, just think a little bit more before you go and prank
Yeah,
somebody.
I just, I thought it was decoration. I mean, lots of people
I
have little
mean,
decoration bits. So I thought that was
true,
part of it.
true, but I mean, they've been wearing that mask since they first came here. I've never seen them part with it until,
Oh,
well, they had to. So they don't seem to mind that it's gone, but there was obviously some reason they must have had it in the first place.
yeah. I'm
I
still
mean,
looking, but I can't.
you could
Uh,
almost compare that to somebody trying to steal one of your horns.
yeah, really.
Not exactly something that you would enjoy.
Oh, definitely not. I'm just hoping I can find it sometime soon, but that's kind of why I left a message in your commissions
Yeah.
thing.
Well, me remaking it probably wouldn't do much, and again, Lilith doesn't seem too troubled about not having it anymore.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, if you can find it, then
yeah,
yeah.
be for the
If you
best.
can find it, let me know before you hand it to Lilith so I can see what exactly its purpose was.
Yeah.
Just, just make sure any of the enchantments haven't broken or anything before you give it back.
I'm
If Lilith even
hoping
wants
not.
it back. But yeah, you let me know. Seem to always be getting yourself into trouble.
Yeah. It's an issue.
You're just
But
too curious for your own good, I feel.
yeah, I just wanted to make her proud.
Mm.
Like she just seems so good at pranks, and so I wanted to be good at.
Pranking isn't something that is, well, I suppose you could call anything a skill, but
Yeah,
um, you don't need approval for doing something like that to somebody else.
yeah,
It's just,
understandable.
I mean, anyone's approval is to get your own. If you feel like you did a good job, if you're proud of yourself for doing something, then hooray. It's understandable if you want other people to be proud of you for doing that, but think a bit more about your own self-image, I guess.
Yeah,
How are those muffins, by the way?
they're
Actual spider
interesting.
eyes
I don't,
or
I don't think so. Here, if you want to try one, they're
I'm all right now, but maybe another time.
Yeah,
These cookies make
I
me quite
think
full,
I
as it
think it is
happens.
more because of the red dots, but I don't even know what those red dots are. They taste like
Mm-mm.
sprinkles.
I mean, maybe sprinkles, maybe sweet berry. Strange things. I'm not the biggest fan of the synthetic sort of stuff.
I mean, if
Oh,
rainbow colors, then edible, right?
I mean, either that or, well, something very unnatural in nature that should not be touched.
Yeah, like jelly donuts.
Oh. Okay, those aren't quite as unnatural, but
They should be. I
I think
I
you're
don't
just
hate
jealous they stole your name.
maybe a little bit, but like they can't be better than me. I'm a person. They're a donut. So like
I mean, I don't think anyone's comparing the two of you, but I think you're just upset about the comparison. You're the same color as jelly, or well, traditional jam.
I almost wonder that's why I was named Jelly. I mean, my parents never really explained it, so
Parents must have the best sense of humor.
I guess so. Not quite
Was your
sure.
dad also pink, or was he
He
like
was like
red
more of
and the
a
human genes sort of
reddish.
washed you out? Ah, I see,
Yeah.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. You kind of just went with the whole color scheme, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's very cute though. You're very
My
very cute.
human dad was light as a piece of paper. So got half those genes and then half the red.
Oh, I see, I see. Oh,
Definitely interesting though.
anything else though? You mentioned Rose. We talked about Lilith.
Um,
You mentioned you saw Artemis for a bit. How? I mean, I've seen them recently, but
yeah, it was
oh,
nice. Oh,
did you ever tell Honey uh about the blood?
we
'Cause
honestly,
I don't think they realize
since I got to the island, we've both been kind of busy. And so we kind of haven't talked about the
have
whole
you
thing.
been avoiding each other or
Not,
was it just
I mean, now we are, but
oh
and it'll all make sense once I show you the
maybe
island.
unintentional. I mean, both closest portals require us to cross water, so
Ugh,
would you rather the elevator or would you rather chance it with some parkour?
I mean, isn't there one? Oh, wait, avoid lane, right?
Oh, I know there is one over there as well, actually, but maybe we avoid Celine as
Yeah,
best as we can.
people. Oh my goodness. I didn't.
Yeah, that's just the people that I have met. I mean, honestly, maybe five.
Maybe five?
Well, see, there was one person in the valley who was already soulless.
Oh.
Um, or at least they were soulless when I first met them. So I'm not quite sure um if Celine had their soul or if they had been some other circumstance because they
Yeah,
were around before Celine really started showing their face a lot.
that's insane.
But yeah, definitely a handful at the very least.
I've been keeping on stock some more health potions, so even if I fall in,
Oh, that's good.
I'll be okay.
Yes, I would just fly, but this is easier for conversation.
Yeah. Flying, you always get one person behind, one person in front.
Or the air kind of gets swept away, everything goes in one ear out the other.
Yeah. You're not able to hear like the next five thing the person says.
Oh, so true, so true. But yeah, if you encounter anybody with red eyes, that's a key
Okay.
sign of people who are soulless. Lilith is fine; they only have one red eye, but
Okay, so that's just more of
that's
kind of
their
genetic.
genetics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but two red eyes. Celine has their soul, but anyone else, that's kind of a key signifier. They're not dangerous. They're still the same
I was actually
people,
kind of
more or
wondering
less.
that
But
since you talked about
yeah,
the
it's
Panky stuff, and so
losing your soul loses a massive piece of yourself. And what that did for Panky was enhance their already possessive behavior into something more uncontrollable, I
yeah.
suppose.
I'm just hoping the same doesn't happen
Um,
with everyone else. I'll keep an eye out and
yeah, insane, more or less.
oh,
So,
I'm really
but
hoping
that's
everything
Panky's
everyone's
situation.
I hope
I
everyone's
mean,
doing
think about it
okay.
like this. Think about it like this. Panky's been missing their soul for almost an entire year.
Oh my god.
Actually, it might be an entire year now.
That is
So, that's how much they changed. It's only
oh,
been, I think, at most a few weeks for the others. Their changes
so
won't happen as quickly, I presume.
Celine is
But
kind of going at it right now then.
more or less, it's why we've got to be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, just not engaging quite sure they would try to kill people. They seem more interested in getting themselves a little gallery of minions.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been to your place before. Is this
Oh,
the portal?
this is the portal. Yeah. Just to give
Ah,
you like a
okay.
preface, a couple days ago, so it was like it was a normal day, left to go feed oh, you know that horse that was in the like Netherwart area?
Yeah.
His name is Beelzebub, and I brought him here, and so like I went out to go do that stuff, and then all of a sudden I saw like oh, I accidentally slid in. um, I like when I went out, I saw so many cornflowers and gashes in the island.
Cornflowers.
I don't know why they're there. Um, but me and Honey looked around to go find all of the like to find evidence or anything that we could attribute to any of the people, like that's someone who did it. Yeah, you can already
That
kind of
is definitely
all these spaces were
a
empty
couple.
before. Um, and there was one in particular, a feather that kind of made me on edge, but later we decided to
A
continue looking the next
feather?
white feather.
Okay.
Um, and we were kind of puzzled.
Yeah.
I don't want to think it's honey. You're right.
Even on the sand? Flowers don't grow on the sand.
That's what I was thinking. And
They're
then later
really everywhere.
I went to show off a little, like to go look at a little house I had built to see if I wanted to add anything to it, and I saw honey burning a forest. I don't know why.
Hunting a forest?
Yeah,
Have you seen them since?
they've been
They
gone ever
just
since.
up and left?
Yep. They flew in like that direction, so I'm assuming they're headed for like the temple or something.
The
But
temple?
I don't know why they'd head that way. And also why they wouldn't be
Um,
back.
I
Here's
mean,
the
I haven't seen Honey since the flying lesson. They sent me a letter, but
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
mm,
I don't even know what to do about it. I've been trying to cover it up and
no, yeah.
oh, you okay?
Mm, that's some strong magical energy right there. I was not prepared for
Yeah.
that.
I've been trying to cover it up and it just won't be covered. I've been
Okay.
trying to figure out what it is and I have like these extremely scientific notes. My science teacher would be proud. Of course with that I kid,
Oh,
but it's
what
more of just
is?
stuff I've noticed about
Oh,
it, but
yeah. I mean, I suppose these are accurate, but oh my goodness.
it's I don't know what to do. So that's kind of one of the reasons I finally took time away from the shop to contact you. Because I figured who else to contact but the most powerful Fae in the valley.
Yeah, yeah. Are there any more of these?
Yeah, they're kind of, there's a couple of them. That's the biggest one I found so far.
Okay.
There's one right here near the portal.
Oh,
We thought it was coming from the portal, but I guess this one's like kind of as big as that one.
yeah. Just weird angle, I guess.
Yeah. And then we got one through over here as well. Which this one's a little bitty one. Oh, right here. I'm just confused.
Yeah, this one's a lot smaller.
Like even saying honey did this, right? How would they even do that?
I mean,
I don't think they have that much magical potential, although I can't really judge magical potential, so.
I mean, no, you're correct, but something is definitely going on.
Also, don't try touching it. I tried that one already.
Wasn't going to. If you
Yeah.
had as much sensitivity to magic as I did, you know far well not to touch this.
Yeah. Only touched a finger, but hurt well enough.
Mm. Yeah, let's. Really no sign of them since you found all this.
No, I've been checking, but they've been gone.
Where was the last place you saw them?
Here, I can take you over. It's behind this little house that I made, just kind of for fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I there was like a bunch of cornflowers leading to this area. Oh, ow,
Oh,
damn it!
careful, careful.
It's fine. Luckily, I
Watch where
didn't
you're
touch it. It was more of
going.
my shoes.
Still though,
Uh,
that's not very, very good to someone
yeah.
safe.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a klutz lately. So it was this house, and there is a trail of flowers leading behind it, and
Oh,
I've been repopulating the trees since they did a little bit of a number, but right here. I didn't see them walk over
trees.
even, so I'm just, to be fair, I wasn't exactly looking, but
I mean, hmm. Something definitely happened here.
yeah. I was lucky enough to save a couple of
And
trees, but I I want to say
It's
it's
hard to
not their
really put
fault.
my finger on it, but there's a presence here,
Oh,
and it's not just honeys.
I knew it wasn't just honey. I've been living with honey for, as you said, like 2 months now, and I've never seen them burn anything down, not even burn wood, or they haven't talked to me about it. So,
Hmm. The fact it's cornflowers is interesting.
oh,
Don't mind me.
okay.
Let's go back to the house. Are you sure it's safe for you to stay here?
I don't know. I've been keeping an eye on everything, but I'm
Hmm.
worried for the animals as well. Honey has a sheep named Carl, and I have a horse named Beelzebub, so I want to make sure they're safe, and I can't exactly bring them to the hotel. I'd assume it's a no pets hotel, so
I mean, there's outside areas
wait.
you could set up for them.
Speak of the Beelzebub. Beelzebub?
I still find it funny how you named a horse under one of the Lords of Hell.
Yeah. I mean, might as well make a few references while I'm here, you know? See if anyone notices.
Understandable. Hmm. Mm. Yeah,
That's
no, I don't like that.
that's
I don't like that at all.
worrying. Apparently my horse is gone too, so
On the sand? The roots are right in there as well.
yeah. When I was
You
trying
just
to do some
woke up to all of
research,
this?
yeah, overnight, I
And
didn't,
you haven't seen honey at all since.
yeah, I mean, there's been no sign of them. They've been just gone.
Oh, mysterious.
Oh, I haven't been in here to be completely honest, but I've looked through the windows and stuff like that to see if they've been here, but I think they just ran. I think I caught them off guard, but
Hmm.
off guard to wait I think around a week now. It's a little bit, a,
Hmm.
a lot too much off guard for something not to be like happening. And
It's actually mildly concerning. I never got to give them. I was meant to give them something so they wouldn't wander outside the confines of the valley.
oh,
Because, Mythrill heart, Mythrill goes outside. Not a great combination.
oh, I didn't even think about that.
But, I mean, they know what places they can go. I doubt they go
Yeah.
meddling further, but
I'd hope they wouldn't run too far. I mean, I would have said I was about to say I know them, but apparently there's things I don't know.
keep our secrets.
Yeah. Sure, I haven't. Never mind. I did tell them about the bagel mask thing, but there's some other stuff I haven't told them. I haven't told them that it's their blood that I drank. So,
I mean, that could be important. I mean, I don't.
shoot, they don't even know that. Not good for them to be wandering about and
I mean, I doubt someone's going to willingly ingest their blood, but
yeah.
it could be important
It
if
wasn't
they get a
exactly
cut or something and
tasty.
it contaminates some food or water by accident,
Yeah.
chop their finger while slicing onions or something. Not exactly going to be good for whoever eats that meal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you'd serve it with blood in it in the first place, but I don't know how good of a cook honey is.
Yeah. I have not seen them cook. So I assume they stick to the simpler
Good,
stuff.
but it's still something they should
But
probably know.
yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I don't
even
know
mad
if
at
you'll.
them. I just want to know, I just want to know what happened.
I mean, a lot of stuff isn't adding up.
Yeah. Especially how there's cornflowers on the sand.
I mean, not just that, but these gashes, like, you're right about one thing. Honey couldn't have made these not by themselves,
Yeah.
but
Because,
I I don't really know. Like maybe them burning down the forest isn't linked to this at all. Maybe it
I mean,
is, but
yeah, maybe they could have just been stressed and was taking it out on something, or
I mean, if they ran off like that, potentially. I mean, you said you two of you hadn't really been talking beforehand, so
I mean, it's not
how
like it
well do
was
you
an
really know, honey?
intentional, like, I'm gonna not talk to you because I'm embarrassed about the flying lesson. That's not it at all. We were just,
No, no, but like whether it's intentional or not, neither of you had spoken in a good while. You both had your own things to be busy doing.
I almost wonder what they
Um,
were off doing now, but I, I don't, I don't think this couldn't have been them. They couldn't have done that. And well, Beelzebub is definitely not here anymore, apparently.
your horse
Uh, yeah, I don't know where he went. That's
could have
anxiety inducing to say the least.
shrugged his lead loose or something.
That's what I'm guessing. I'll look through the island later. It's not that I don't trust him. It's
Hmm.
just with all of this happening, I wouldn't want him to
I
wander into one of the
mean,
caches and then
hopefully he didn't. Yeah, hopefully he didn't fall in one of the gashes, but
he'll probably be fine.
it should
He's
be
a smart
fine.
horse. He,
I mean, I imagine anything that touches it would jump off, so.
yeah, he's incredibly smart. So I don't think he would wander into one of them, but it's still worrying. But
Yeah.
Beelzebub couldn't have done it because I don't think he had
I mean,
four
he's a
Mythrill lying
horse.
around. Because we got a couple of items. I can show you that too. Just while we're putting
Okay.
everything out on the table. Oh, here's my house, by the way.
Oh,
It's rather small,
oh,
but
yes, I haven't seen it. Is a little rather cozy.
yeah, it's a bit small. Here's Carl, the
Ah, hello, sir.
he's at least he's not
What
gone.
are sheeps named with C's?
I don't know. I- Oh yeah, because Clive and Carl and why do
Yeah,
people like
maybe
name?
they would be friends.
I mean, with his with
Pretty sure I met a
Clive's
Cleveland once.
a Cleveland.
Yeah,
That is a wild name for a sheep.
that won't
Uh,
work there. Oh no, it will. I thought the sign would stop it.
yeah, I don't think Beelzebub would have four mithril ingots, a totem of
Hmm.
undying, which I don't even know what that does. Two golden nuggets. I picked the
Um,
cornflower off the ground, and a soft feather.
Totems are said to save you from, well, death,
Oh,
at least once, and then they break, but they're sort of, I mean, I guess they were usually created in the image of angels, which is definitely a far reach, but an interesting link. Um, the feather. Yeah, this really isn't helping Honey's case.
it really isn't.
And I mean, the gold, not really sure what that could be to do with, but they do have a golden halo.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, this is where they live. So it could just be a coincidence, but it
Yeah,
seems a bit too
I'm really
perfectly
hoping
timed.
there's another reason. Because I don't even
Hopefully.
know. I don't know if. Uh,
I don't know. I think the main thing to think about now is, well, I guess finding honey.
yeah.
Or potentially
Mm,
getting off of this island.
yeah.
It doesn't
I.
really appear, I mean, it doesn't seem too dangerous right now, but who knows what these
It's.
gashes could do? I mean, they're splitting the earth.
It's
This
definitely.
one's going directly towards where your little stable is, so who
Yeah.
knows if it's going to expand? There's ones on Honey's Island,
Right.
mountain. What if it tears the house apart?
Yeah. That's why I was jokingly saying that could have been Beelzebub, but
I mean,
I don't think just naming him after someone powerful would give him powers, so I
no,
think
it
we're good.
definitely wouldn't. Again, he is just a horse.
Yeah. He's a pretty normal horse. I don't think you sensed any powerful magic from him since
No, he was just a horse.
yeah.
kind of a below average horse, I'm not gonna lie. Not to insult him, but
He was pretty fast, but could he
mm
not jump? Like, need to like get him to leg exercises for jumping or something.
mm. No, but yeah, I mean, maybe stay around to see if Honey comes back, but
Yeah.
if anything else starts to happen here, I'd say find some place else to go. I mean, the harbor's not really all that safe right now either, but this is a
Yeah.
lot of unknown magics.
Yeah.
And
With
unknown magics is a recipe for the disaster.
yeah. I've been keeping an eye on it the past few days and it doesn't seem to be growing, but it also isn't shrinking at all. So
Mm,
simultaneously good and bad?
pose. But I mean, could just be early stages.
Yeah.
Could just take a while.
It makes me nervous. I
Mm.
especially with my house being right there. You
I
know,
mean, yeah. I mean,
the moment that thing expands, my house starts to teeter a little bit. All goes
yeah, I
downhill from there.
very, very highly suggest stick around for a bit, see if honey shows up. But if this starts to expand or any more flowers appear in random weird places or anything that seems mildly concerning happens, you should probably think about leaving.
Yeah, I might. I think the next thing I might try is clearing out like a patch of cornflowers and seeing if they grow back.
Mm, maybe the ones in the stand, they should be easier.
Yeah, can't even put them back if I tried.
Yeah,
Accidentally
I guess
broke
then you know
one.
something's up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple over there, so I might. That's a good idea.
Mm, yeah, definitely be careful. And I mean, let me know if honey shows their face again.
Yeah, it's definitely strange and scary.
Mm, not really the best time for some other stuff to start happening.
Yeah.
So we've got Celine to worry about.
Actually, I've been speaking of things happening right now. Have you gotten any progress on the journal?
Yeah, we I think I know where the next one is. I'm gonna talk to Charlie about it soon. It's just getting them out of their bunker
Yeah,
is getting more and more difficult. I
I
mean,
can imagine. I mean,
I think if they saw this, they'd never leave.
yeah. So maybe you don't bring them to my house.
Definitely not. But
Especially
yeah,
because,
me and Artemis will be talking to them soon, hopefully.
yeah, if you get any updates on that, I'd love to be in the loop.
Sure, but you focus on this right now. I
Yeah,
think this is more pressing for you. If you can figure out what's at the well, what this is all due to, could be
yeah,
helpful. I mean, don't want it to really escalate into something troubling.
yeah,
I've had my hands full trying to keep track of Celine for weeks, months. It's
yeah.
all blurred together.
Especially knowing now that that's happening. I can try to keep an ear out for things happening with her and let you
I
know.
mean, he lives so far away. I'm not sure how much you can really hear, but stay as far away from the situation as possible, I'd say. Worry about you and Honey and your horse. And at some point, if you need anything, you can come back to the harbor for help. But
Yeah.
this
It's
is very interesting,
have you
to
heard
say
of
the least.
this happening to other islands or
No, I mean, cornflowers have been present in many places in the valley, but
yeah.
massive gashes in the earth? I haven't heard of that anything like that.
It looks so intentional. Like makes me wonder what they were going for.
It's like when you stab a cake,
It's
but
clean. It's
it's a lot more potent than, stabbing a cake. It's like
it's like a
you got
cake,
brain
but
freeze from an ice cream
arguably
cake.
worse because cakes are delicious, and this is I'm not even gonna try tasting it. That sounds like a
I
horrible
think if you
idea.
licked this, you would die.
Yeah,
And
I think
I'm
I'd
not
end
saving
up.
you from this one. That would be intentional stupidity. That would be a death wish.
Yeah, I would have to come ask for your magic name powers again, and that would be rather awkward
I mean, I'm not
conversation.
quite sure if they would work with this.
Yeah.
There's one thing having blood which is akin to cyanide. There's another thing where whatever the fuck this is.
So it's strong?
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, I knew it looked ominous, but
When you get near it, you feel like a tingling, right?
a little bit. Yeah, but not
Yeah, just
strong at
sort of like a little
all.
bit of a prickle of a skin. If you touched it, you'd probably get your hair stand on end. I feel like I am being electrocuted right now.
Oh, maybe we should walk away from that.
It's not a severe electrocution, but it's like when you touch something metallic when static is going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's just constantly,
So that's like magic?
constantly. I mean, this not all
Like
magic, but this one,
that
yes.
feeling.
Magic varies in its feeling, but this is kind of electric-y.
Yeah. The fact that I can even feel it a tiny bit is worrying.
Exactly.
Hence,
That's just, I mean, again, everyone can have some sort of, I guess sensory isn't quite the word. You're using your five senses that everyone just naturally has. I'm using a magic sense, which is
yeah.
a little bit more complicated, but be all and end all of it, my soul is directly touching this shit, and it is painful. Nothing damaging, but a bit strange.
Yeah. It feel it's so weird. I hope this calms down soon. I'd rather not have giant slices in the island that I live in.
Well, unfortunately, unless the person who put them here decides to get rid of them, I don't think you're gonna have any luck.
Oh,
I can't get rid of them, and that should tell you enough.
yeah.
But
That's
sooner you find honey or sooner you decide it's not safe here, get out.
yeah.
Find honey and get out. Like
I
I don't
might
know what they have to do with this. I don't know if they had some responsibility or if they just got freaked out or if they found the fire and blamed themselves for it or if it was an accident. There's a lot of things it could be, and you're not going to figure any of them out unless you find them.
definitely. I might fly over near the temple, see if they have something set up over there, but I kind of doubt it.
I probably wouldn't advise going over there.
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Magical deities doing deity things and
I know some people have visited there since, well, since, but
yeah.
definitely don't go there alone.
Yeah. If I go there, I'll let you or someone else know cuz
I mean, we could check it out briefly now, but I don't think we're really going to find much.
yeah. Although if with that word of caution, I worry if they are there. It's fine. Probably not today.
Mm-mm.
They're probably all right. Knowing them, they wouldn't get themselves into too much stupid stuff.
Yeah, I mean, definitely ask around if anyone else has seen them. I
Yeah.
definitely haven't, and I know Artemis hasn't. I feel like Faisal would have brought that up if he had, so they weren't mentioned about being at the auction either, so I'm not quite sure how many other people they know
Yeah.
and who would have let them stay with them.
It's
Oh.
I mean, if I can't find Beelzebub on the island, he might have. Gosh, I hope he didn't go into the Nether. Like that would be. Ah,
I mean, I think we would have seen him on our way
I
here if
think we
that was
would
the
have,
case. We definitely would have.
but I, I'm. Yeah, I worry about him.
Hmm. Fair. Well, I'll leave you to go look for
Yeah.
Beelzebub. Um, I'll see you later and be careful.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, ta-ta.
CJ. And off she goes. It's nice seeing Jay. When I first saw her, it was like everything that's happened just went away until it hit me in the face. uh, so Carl's still here. Carl, you wouldn't have seen what happened. You can't talk, so you wouldn't have seen what happened. Also, I'm gonna break character for like 5 seconds. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Char and Ben Bucks, for the follows. I appreciate you. We're doing some lore right now, so I'm going to cease speaking. Mm. Well, I'm not cease speaking. I will still speak, but I won't. Redeems are off, and I only talk to chat in character. So that means. All right, back in character. I should have I should have left Carl outside. Gosh darn it. Like then he could Carl wouldn't have been able to see. Never mind, Carl's sheep. You know what? Let's do a lap around the island. Because sorry. My heart walked in. Alright, let's look around. He can't have been why did I check my mailbox? It's not like Beelzebub would leave a letter. Lem. God, it was so hard not talking with you guys when Jay was there. I don't know. Something tells me that Jay probably knows you guys are there, but if she doesn't, I'd rather keep it as a me thing. Like, how am I supposed to explain to Jay? Oh, yeah, so, after I ran away, I started hearing, I started having, like, little people dot around. That's so hard to explain. Like, it's because we can be loud AF. Yeah. Not voices in your head. You guys are, it's hard to explain. Especially you guys can't see like I don't know if you guys can see each other, like, or if I can just see all of you as a mass, or oh, he birthed. At least we know this island isn't completely derived of life. Birth, but he's not my child. Beelzebub is my child, and Beelzebub is lost. So, sorry, chicken. I just disowned. You're disowned now. Although you guys did have a point earlier. I was kind of like trying to keep note in my head of all the things you guys. Another fire! Gosh darn it! I can't get over there. It looks. It just looks like the ground is burning. I guess I could free range arson. Honey's not even. Oh, there's a lava pit. That's why. Okay. Let's say honeys. I haven't even seen them. It would make sense if they were staying on the side of the island because I don't. I don't actually go over here, but Actually, this is because Beelzebub does not hate water. So he would absolutely go over here. He would absolutely go over here, but it's not looking like there's any sign of him, so it is funny how Jay immediately noticed that he's named after someone from Demon Play. I always forget which one that he rules over, but sheep, sheep. Have you seen Beelzebub? Have you? What do you know? Never mind. You are literally a sheep. Why do I keep talking to things that cannot answer? I mean, to be fair, I didn't know you guys could talk, and so it's a fair assumption to talk to everything that has even a small chance of talking. That's all right. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just. Hey, pig number one. Hey, pig number two. God, those guys are a riot. Like, they can't talk, but they're funny anyways. It's like mimes, you know? I just. I'm a bad pet owner. I haven't been calling his name Beelzebub. No, that's not. That's an underwater thing, and Beelzebub isn't. He's too chonky to fit in there. I have those potions, but I'd rather save them. I mean, if I'm gonna be here a while, then I'd rather keep them so that I can actually go underwater if need be. But you know what? Let's. Right, the story came in. Is there anything in here I could show? Doesn't even look like they grabbed. Like, let me check downstairs. I don't know if they had any valuables up there, because they didn't even grab their valuables before beelining it. I mean, Jay said there was something else there, but where is the? I'm not gonna steal any, but uh, they didn't. They didn't even grab their valuables, so it wasn't them. Couldn't have been. I mean, once again, I don't think anyone that I know, at least. I don't think anyone I know is powerful enough to do that. Chase said that, like, she felt like she was being electrocuted around this thing, which probably means it's not safe to be around, but I'm gonna stick around and see if Honey comes back. I can maybe just stop hopping over it. I can't believe I tripped into one of them too. I'm so glad that, like, I was able to catch myself, but still, like, ugh, so embarrassing. I also didn't want to tell Jay, but there might be spider eyes in here. I don't know. I haven't taken a chomp out of a spider eye, so I don't quite know what it tastes like, but I don't know. Maybe they put like 2% spider eyes in there. That could be a thing that they did. Who knows? But I'm gonna check near Gelson's area. Honestly, if I were to commit arson on anything, I'd finish this area off. Why, hello there. Beelzebub! I'm not going to, though. Even though I want to. I know that this is Honey's area. Why is... Sorry, breaking character, right? Why is the Lost Woods playing? We're not listening to the Lost Woods. Well, I trust Beelzebub. You know, I I trust him. Oh, let's go around. I trust him not to get himself too lost. Ow. It's fine. I guess he I'm guessing okay, here's Abyssals. Here's what I think happened. And anyone who might have been here, I don't think anyone stayed back here though, because I think all of you were too interested to find out what happened while I was talking with Jay to stay behind. Here's my theory, right? I forgot to cut these down today. My theory is that Beelzebub was sitting there. He was chilling, right? And then he got really excited. He saw something. And like maybe he saw I dropped a piece of hay or something. And he got really excited. So he started pulling really hard, snapped the lead, and then ran off. Because this is Beelzebub we're talking about. My man has aspirations and dreams outside of staying in my house forever. I would like to have him back though. I was literally planning on taking him out tomorrow. Or today, even. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know. Oh, I forgot that was there. We have a lot of flint and steels around now that I'm taking the time to sit here and notice, right? We have a lot of flint and steel. And I feel like that's an issue. All right. But I think the last big thing that I want to do is I think I took it over. I haven't had any time to read. Oh, right, this book. I think it got left like unfinished, but like it's called hmm. Why is the writing so scribbly? It's called Twilight. No, wait. Nope. I read that wrong. Twilight. Yeah, there we go. Twilight. About two vampires. It's really cool. It's like a vampire and another. But there's been enough stress today. Especially since I didn't even expect to see Jay today. That's okay. But let's start with chapter 1, alright, Bissels? Chapter 1.